Hey, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing good. So in today's video I am back with very important tips that I'm going to share with you guys. Okay, don't be hesitate to reach out to me on LinkedIn basically because I'm like you only. Second thing, I have been posting many interviews, live interviews on my channel, live interviews plus relevant job updates, so that you can apply for relevant job and can help you to look out for relevant jobs. So I came across few things like recently, like whatever interviews I am attending, the questions are repeating, and I do have few interviews in with me, but I am not going to upload those because I do feel like there is nothing new. They are asking same question in interviews, so doesn't make any huge difference to reshare those interviews with you guys, as the things are same and repeating. So the basic agenda of this video is like how to crack interviews. There are few things that you need to take care while preparing for interview and while attending the interview, like even in live interview, if you are struggling to answer any question, all that thing. Very first thing is your, like, I'm not saying you are bad at communication, but your communication skill is very important. Why? Because let's say you have acquired a knowledge, but you cannot communicate or deliver that knowledge to the next person sitting next to you. That knowledge doesn't make huge value, right? Because you don't have good communication skill. Similarly, even if you don't hold a very good knowledge but you are good at communication, then the person sitting next to you will be interested to hear what exactly you are trying to say. So there are two different things. So your communication in interview is very important, and if you are lagging at your communication skill, you have to practice your communication every day. Like in front of mirror, you have to keep introduce yourself, keep try to convey the technical stuff to yourself, so that it will be become very handy for you to answer the questions in interview fluently. I'm not saying that you must be fluent and like the foreigner. No, you must be very clear at your communication. Talk slowly but clearly, so that the person sitting next to you is able to understand what exactly you are saying. That's enough for communication. Second thing, your technical skill. Second part of interview is totally based on your technical understanding. Interview asks you certain technical question and you answer as per your experience and as per your practice. So you have to keep one thing in mind. If you are in transition from non-technical background to technical background, of course you don't hold actual technical experience, so you have to merge your technical knowledge and your actual work experience and mold it and prepare your own script, and then you have to deliver that script in the interview. So that bridge you have to create your own, and you have to practice it. You have to make that bridge very hard by practice, and then eventually it is not like you practice and you get offer quickly. You may get failed in many interviews, but eventually you will be able to crack interviews, right? Because if I can, you can do it. Third thing is your confidence. So confidence is more like your practice. The hard you practice, you get confident naturally. Okay, interview asks you some tricky question in interview, and basically they check if you are confident or not, if you are able to handle a panic situation or not. That is a basic intention of it. So it will come with practice. If you have to crack any interview, these three things are essential. How do you communicate even if you don't know the thing? How do you convince it? Your technical expertise, up to what extent you hold your technicality. Third, how much confident you are in interview. So these three are very main player, important player in any interview. If you are weak at this, you cannot crack any interview. You have to be strong in all these three areas. That's the key. Now let's jump to the our actual content where you are waiting, like Tableau and SQL. So when it comes to Tableau, you might have seen many interviews, and now I'm going to share uh, boundaries with you guys. Okay, what exactly you have to prepare in Tableau? Very first thing, if you have pen paper, make a note of it. First thing, order of operation in Tableau. You must know order of operation, like extract filter till the reference line. Second, type of filters, especially context filter. Thing, level of detail, Windows function, then date function, then string function. Basic function in Tableau you must know. Then you should know the type of connection, then Tableau dashboard optimization. After that, join, relationship, and blending. So at basic level you should know all these three things, like all these things in Tableau, all the way from order of operation, filters, LOD functions, Windows function, date function, string function, type of connections, optimization technique, joining, and all that things you should know. This is for the basic level. Now for advanced level, what you should know. For advanced level, difference between the LOD operations and with example is very important. Action and parameters, then blueprint, like how to design dashboard basically, and things that considerable while designing any dashboard. So this is something with experience you get. Okay, then Tableau server level activities, especially like if you have some understanding of Tableau admin role, that is plus point. Not necessarily you must hold, but yeah, if you have worked as Tableau admin also, that will be additional advantage of it. Then row level security, how to implement row level security from scratch, step by step, you must know for advanced level. So this is for advanced level. Now one step above the advanced level, joining the table with mismatch columns. There could be a certain scenario where you join the table had no common attributes, so you must know how to do it. Second thing, be ready for a complex scenario. complex scenario, like whatever challenges you have faced in your Tableau project, you have to make a notes of it and you have to prepare that script in order to deliver the question for the complex scenario. Don't look for the spelling, okay, just go with my emotion. Okay, so this is basic to advanced level of Tableau. No one will ask you apart from this thing. This is all boundaries. So if you prepare these things in depth, you definitely clear Tableau interviews. Now let's jump to the SQL. Now what interview asks in SQL. First thing, index. Second, database concepts like fact table, dimension table, what is the schema, how to develop a ER relationship, how to develop a define a table, how to perform the join and all that thing. Third is join, Windows function, then date function, lead lag function, and what else? Nothing else, nothing. String function. So these are few important things in SQL. In any SQL interview, the interviewer asks the question on only this point, nothing apart from it. And SQL tuning, if they are more in SQL tuning, SQL script tuning is important. CTE, they do ask question on CTE and Windows function in combined. So CTE is very important. Common table expression and dual table, they may ask you question on dual table also. It is just for testing purpose we do use. If you know, you can answer this. So this is a basic SQL where the interview look your understanding. Maybe they may ask you some scenario based question in SQL and try to cross check your knowledge, like to what extent you hold expertise in SQL. So that's it, nothing is apart from it. So that's it. So this is the boundary for SQL and this is a boundary for Tableau, and this is the boundary for cracking an interview. So this is very valuable video. Basically I told you about the basic keys of interview, like how to crack basic 3 pillars of any interview: your communication, your technical skill, and your confidence level. Though your presentation skill is also important, but if you are not good at communication and technical, your presentation really doesn't make any sense. So work on your communication and your technicals first. Confidence will come with practice. It is not like you did it over the night and from tomorrow things started working. No, it will take time to work. Second, if you are into the Tableau profile, just practice these concepts in depth and you are good to go for your Tableau interview. So this is the basic questions, and these are the kind of advanced question. So there are many points, like few points I have not added, like how to publish a data source, how to create a extract at Tableau server side. So you can consider that part in Tableau server activities. You can. Okay, now in SQL I gave you very important things like indexing, database concept, join, Windows function, date function, league lad function, and string function. SQL tuning steps, like how to optimize SQL query, common table expression, how to use common table expression or dual table. In the later stage they may also ask you about the store procedures and triggers and some basics of SQL like DML, DDL, TCL commands and all. I am assuming you already know those things, that's why I'm not mentioning over here. Okay, so that's it. This is what you need to prepare for your interview. If you have any question, feel free to ask in comment section. If you want to have a mock interview with me, you can reach out to me on a LinkedIn. I can take your mock interview so that you can prepare well. I can guide you for your preparation, and it is totally free of charge. Basically, I'm not charging anything. Okay, so that's it. I hope you like this video. Hit on some button, share thoughts in the comment section. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.